Hi everybody, welcome back to the Chuck and Lisa show. I'm Chuck. Everybody say hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. I'm not Chuck.
You're not Chuck.
Not Chuck.
Did you up
I'm
Chuck?
glad for that.
Did you say you up Chuck?
Up Chuck. Oh, look at that. We got new things up there. Wow, look at that.
We got things with
Darcy's been pushing buttons and now things do things. Nice trick.
What?
like
I
that.
didn't see it.
Well, look at hit YouTube.
Oh,
Isn't that neat?
I look
Very
concerned.
cool. Hi everybody. I'm Chuck. That's Lisa, and that is our producer Dershie. How are you doing, Dershie man?
Better than I deserve, but I think you knew that already.
I know that everywhere. We write it everywhere, so we know this. Welcome, everybody. We're glad you're back with us. We see a bunch of people. First things first, before we get any farther, while you're watching us on YouTube, you'll see, first of all, there's a chat room. Please jump in the pool, say something to us. Secondly, give us a thumbs up down below.
I did that.
I see that. And most importantly, subscribe. Down below, you'll see a subscribe button. Here, I'll give us an arrow up too.
Dang,
I don't know if I'm
we
allowed to
already
do
lost
that.
somebody. What's wrong with you people?
Oh, no, that's YouTube. It goes up and down all by itself.
Okay.
There could be as many as 20 people there right now.
It's freakish.
Anyway.
It's really weird.
Yeah, I never understand it. So we've got some fun things to talk about tonight. Let's see. First thing first, you want us to introduce ourselves, no?
Yep.
I think it's social media and all.
Yippers.
Wow,
Go
the
ahead.
picture looks really good tonight, by the way, Dershie man. I am at Chuck Nellis most everywhere on the planet. Let's see.
Except Twitter.
Except Twitter. Let me see if I can
Sorry, I have an
remember.
itch.
Oh, there's this list. We need to update that because I don't have everything on there.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a lot
Yeah.
we need to update, Chuck.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Let's see. I am at Chuck Nellis on CloutHub, Parler, Gab, MeWe, WeGo, which is Wiggy, WG1WGA,
But you are.
USA.live, Instagram. What's that one I don't ever use? What's the one you only talk to me on? Sayscape. We're
You're in a personal chat room.
I
Of
went
Dershie and Chuck.
It
I
is.
went back 5 days later, and the last comment I had was you.
Yep.
Personal chat
I'm
room.
like,
Of
so I just went closed, not going
There's-
back.
there's- There's less people there now than there was before when we were whining about it.
Oh my god! Yeah, it really is that bad.
It might be you then.
No. No, the other sites I'm under
No,
really.
Seriously, Chuck, I went and counted when I posted something. I went back,
Yeah.
and it was 27 posts before it was
Oh, my
someone
God.
other than you or I.
That's
That's
right. That's
funny.
right. What are you gonna do with that? I miss Politichatter. Politichatter, I got a whole bunch of followers there
Little
already.
chatter.
Yeah. And also, the last place I am at is chuck.nellis.7 on Facebooky, as long as they don't throw me off.
There you
Well,
are.
Twitter did. 6 times before I finally went okay.
Yeah, Facebook's different.
Yeah. Hey, Mrs. Nebus, Mrs. Nebulous Nellis,
Yes.
where in the world could we find you?
You may find me on Twitter.
I know.
You may,
That's because Jack likes you. You don't like me.
even though I told him he was a Wienerhead.
He's-
Let's see.
Can I quote you on that, Lisa?
Sure.
Absolutely.
I mean, how dumb do you have to be to forget to eat?
Yeah.
But anyway, so but he's doing that intermittent fasting thing or something.
He's doing it slowly.
Yeah. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Facebook. I have three Facebook pages actually.
Uh-huh.
4, but I only do some of them. I have the Best of North Carolina. I have
Right.
Vintage Velma. I have Nellis Island, which we don't do anything with, which you and I are supposed to
Oh,
be doing
Nellis-
something
what are
with.
we
But
supposed to
maybe
be
I'll
doing with
post. I don't know. Maybe I'll post your stuff there when you get your website.
Okay.
I have something else that I forgot that's not important. I have an Etsy shop called Vintage Velma
Mhm.
Finds,
Yep.
and I also have a physical shop on exit 143 in Burlington, North Carolina.
Off of routes 85 and 40. That's
Right.
where they're both the
So if
same
you're
place.
going to New York or going to Florida or
or Atlanta,
Or Atlanta?
or Tennessee,
Charlotte?
or Charlotte, or anywhere.
anywhere, Mebane,
Nobody goes there.
yeah, you can go in there and you can eat at the K&W cafeteria
That's
if
true.
you want. Right down the
After
street.
you spend $200 in her shop.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, by the way, as a teaser before I pass this over to Mr. Hershey, I hear a rumor that a certain awesome producer of mine is getting really close helping get a certain new website up for me.
Yep.
Is that true, Mr. Dershey?
That is very true. Very
I'm
true.
so excited about that. It's going to have his awesome touch on it, so I know it's going to be good.
Yay!
And you guys know me. If you like my posts all over the internet, you'll like that site. It's gonna be
Another
fun.
place for me to avoid.
Absolutely. She'll be blocking my site. And Mr. Dershey.
Hey, but be nice to me because I own it.
I know. I feel like Dale Earnhardt. You don't even
I'm
own the
Teresa.
damn
Call me
company. You're Teresa
Call me
Earnhardt.
Teresa.
Oh my God.
No, I'm not like that.
Oh my God.
I'm not like that.
Mr. Dershey, where in the world can we find you, my brother?
Well, yeah, you can find me behind this microphone producing the Chuck and Lisa show
I
now
know
on
that.
Tuesday nights at 7 o'clock, so Lisa stays awake the whole show.
Thank you.
And you can find me hosting with my brother Chuck on the Right Side of Politics with Chuck and Dersh later on
Almost
tonight.
right after this.
Yeah, later on tonight, 8:30 o'clock tonight. If you want to find me on the social medias, I am at DERSH, at DERSH, at Dersh. Everywhere that I am, that's CloudHub, USA.life, MeWe, WeGo, Parlor. I am on Sayscape, but again,
Nobody else is.
Chuck and I use that as a private chat room.
Yeah, might as well be our messaging. You know? Instead of texting, we'll just use that.
So anyway, if you want to really find me, you'll find me on CloudHub. You can look me up there and, let me know that you're looking for me. I'll get back with you. All right.
He might.
All right.
Oh,
I can't even get him to like my post there.
you know what's
Man, I never see your posts. I told you that today.
What's up with that?
It's crazy.
trending on Twitter?
What?
Hashtag stupid pandemic questions.
We'll get to those shortly. Keep that up.
I am.
We'll refer to some of those.
I
It'll
am.
be funny.
I am.
All right, so we've covered all that stuff. We've got an interesting show to cover. We're going to talk about coronaviruses. We're going to talk about class reunions. We're going to talk about things we can't do. And then we're going to talk about NASCAR at the end, because we know that not all of our listeners here are huge NASCAR fans.
You
like
can go to
we
the
are,
bathroom
so.
while we're doing that.
What? They're not.
What
All
you
right.
talking about?
I
The people
quit.
that don't like NASCAR.
I
Go to
quit.
the
I'm out of
bathroom
here.
While we're talking
Well,
about
they
it.
can do what they did in school. Put your head down and listen quietly.
Hey, if they don't listen to NASCAR, I'm done with this show. I'm out
Yeah.
of
Oh,
here.
dude! You're- So, everybody's talking about coronaviruses, so we figured we better cover this. We're actually going to talk about it in both shows from two different perspectives.
They're actually pretty funny.
All right, Chuck. Before we get started, now below you point down instead of up.
Below
is,
me?
is your sticker?
All right.
Yeah, right there.
Like I'm pointing to my privates.
Yeah, that, right there.
Nope.
Well,
Ah! Those are not for sale.
Oh, God. Meanwhile, back at the show, how do I do that? Right there. See? It says Be American, Buy American. That's my sticker that I designed. Lisa helped me make it. She did She did the graphic layout for me, and it's $5. You can get it from @Louise on eBay. That includes shipping. And if you want me to autograph it, I'll autograph it for you too.
Unless you're Dershie.
Everybody that's got them on their cars is getting a lot of attention.
Or Jerry.
And,
Or Jerry.
well, I just give you handfuls instead of finding them. I'm sorry. Yes, I will autograph that for you. And if you're going to put it on your car, you probably don't want to autograph. But if you're going to keep it as a memento, I think that's the section it's in, right? It's like memento. Collectibles. I'm in the collectibles section. So a lot of people may just want
That's on
those just,
Facebook, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on Facebook
Did you put the
Marketplace,
link
too.
on your
I
website?
did.
Okay.
I did. I put it right on there. I'm smarter than I look, thank God. She rolls her eyes.
My eyes are.
So it's
my eyes
$5.
have the most
Buy
muscle
one.
of anything.
Everybody that's got them has said they get a lot of attention from them. So that's what we want. The
And I
American
try
buyer
and send them
sport.
out like the next day.
And they're made in America too.
They are.
Designed by Americans.
Americans.
All right.
America.
Let's moving right along. What we
It's
got?
America.
America. Well, Lisa is chomping at the bit to talk about the stupid things that people say. Stupid questions, was it?
Hashtag stupid pandemic questions.
All righty. Let's start with that because that'll be entertaining. What do you got? Pick out a good
All right,
one.
number one, should I stop drinking Coronas? That one's lame.
Oh, God. We got to
Yeah.
start with that.
All right, so
Guys, let's stop there for a second. First of all, there's this huge myth going around the internet that if you drink Coronas, you're going to get the coronavirus.
Yeah.
That's not true.
You know what's funny about that is the number one search on Google
Yeah.
for about a week after that was coronavirus beer virus.
oh god,
God.
oh god.
The corona beer virus.
Man.
Num-
Yeah, so you first of all you cannot get the coronavirus from Corona beer. So
Right.
continue drinking your Corona beer and enjoy it. and all
Right,
that.
with lime.
With lime. Yeah,
Okay.
lime always.
Here,
is.
second stupid question.
Yes.
Are pandemics contagious?
Oh God.
No, this is, people are making these jokes. They're not like real, literally.
Well, I want to see stupid.
Oh, well, people who ask stupid questions don't think they're stupid.
That's
That's the
true.
problem.
That's true. So anyway,
Have we tested Keith Richards' blood for a cure yet?
wow, look at that. We got coronavirus behind. We're really stepping it up here, Dershie.
Can I catch it from eating Peter Pan peanut butter?
Check out our background. I do too.
You like that, Chuck?
Yeah, I do. That's very cool.
What the-
You really stepped it up.
What, the
Corona
black-
with the beer.
No.
Oh,
I'm a little
with the
behind.
virus. There you go. First of all, this is definitely contagious. It's more contagious than a cold.
Should I avoid using pans?
God.
They have a contagion rating,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
regular cold is like 1.5.
Right.
The coronavirus is
3.2.
3.2 right now. Yeah.
Yep. I just read that before the show. It's funny we got the same info.
Should we?
So it's about twice as deadly as the common cold, which really, I mean, when you consider 3.2
Colds
the
don't
common
kill you.
flu. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The percentage for deaths from the common cold is 0.0. I looked that up too.
Yeah, I mean, occasionally
Says
people
0.0.
die, but it's so small that
Yeah, and it's usually related to the
then it's when it turns into pneumonia.
Yeah, cold turns into pneumonia
Hey,
if it's not taken care of.
Should people from pandemia be banned from entering the country?
Absolutely.
I'm sorry.
Wherever they are. Yes. So we're trying to be serious here. She's
sorry.
just,
There's the dude picture. Stupid pandemic questions. Why does a grapefruit look like and taste nothing like a grape? And then there's a picture of the dude going.
that would be me. That would be
Sorry,
me.
that one made me laugh
Yeah,
too
all right,
hard.
let's refocus here a little
I
bit.
can't. I just
Yeah,
got home from work.
I know you're on the air, so try to
I'm
focus
always
here.
on the air.
Yeah, you are really in our house. We're like a show 24/7.
That's what your dad says.
I know. Well, it's kind of true. So far, if you're a numbers person, the total number of deaths really pretty much are in
That
China.
we know of.
Well, reported deaths. 2,663 and 77,000 confirmed cases.
There's
And
more than that.
can I finish?
In
that
China,
sentence?
there's more than
In
that.
China. No, that's as of
I saw
today.
2,900 and something
Well, it may not be updated, but that's as of today's count that I know of.
that we know of that China's admitting to.
Iran's had 12 deaths. South Korea's had 8. Italy's had 7. And other than that, I mean, there hasn't been a lot. I mean, we've had none. We've had 35 reported cases, confirmed. Oh, these are confirmed cases, so maybe that's
Yeah.
a different figure. So it's not, it's twice as bad as a cold. Don't freak out like Wall Street is. Wall Street is just going ballistic.
Well,
They've
for
dropped
one thing-
2,000 points almost in 2 days.
Well, for one thing, it's because factories in China have been closed for
Right.
a month, so we're not going to be
We're
getting
not going to be getting
things.
those goods. I know.
Okay, another stupid pandemic question:
Yes.
should you pop the air bubbles in the
Oh God, I got that today.
in the bubble wrap that comes from
Oh God,
China?
I actually got that from somebody today. Somebody's like, "Don't pop the air bubbles. It's got Chinese air." I'm like, "Oh my goodness!" And they don't even realize that the air has been put through a compressor and put into those little air bubbles to be
Yeah.
sealed like that. It's not like somebody's breathing in them, going.
That's what I do.
No, you pop them.
How do you know?
I've seen you.
Maybe I have a job at an air bubble factory and you don't know.
A secret. She works in a top secret air bubble factory that puts coronavirus in the bubbles.
I put Chapel Hill air in the.
That's even worse. It turns people liberal.
Exactly.
Hey, it has been classified as a pandemic officially.
Yeah, I know.
Liberalism?
Yeah. No, you wish.
Italy has closed down and sealed off
Yes.
12 cities
Oh, wow.
as of today, and
Are you
they've
still
also.
going to go on your trip?
Yeah.
Well, that's a
You
good
should
question.
really think about this because airplanes are like,
Yeah,
Incubators.
we've been discussing this with ACIS, who the people that we go on the trip with.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, we have a doctor who's the father of one of our kids, who's literally been going with us for 5 years, or not
right.
4
Is he
years
not
with
going?
his oldest daughter, and he's going now this year with
So what
his
does he say?
middle child, and he's concerned. But he's he's keeping an eye on it too as well, and see what's going on. We do have a couple more weeks before we leave, so
Yeah.
could be a completely different
Maybe
story
everybody
by
will die
then.
before
Hopefully
then.
it changes because it does have a 14 to 27 day incubation period, they say, which is a long incubation period because people can have contacted somebody, and they won't even remember who the heck it was at some store or something else 27 days earlier, 2 weeks earlier.
Right.
How are they going to trace it? How can you localize it? So this is going to have to work its way out.
Well,
but I think the markets are overreacting.
Well,
For one thing,
you know what your boy says.
which boy?
Your orange boy. He says that just
Oh, you're talking about Ted.
no, he's the ugly boy.
Hey, he grew a beard. I told him to.
Okay, well, it helped, but not much.
Helped a lot.
Now he doesn't look like a blobfish.
He looks good now.
Now he looks like a hairy blobfish.
Is that a new species?
It is.
So, you want to finish your sentence?
Anyway, he says,
Meanwhile,
he says once it gets warm and everybody opens the windows, it's gonna die. So,
alrighty.
yeah, that's what he says. So, who knows?
Okay.
Word
Well,
from Dr. Trump.
They got it a long way before it gets warm.
I know.
Oh,
Well, not
yeah.
here. It was 65 here today.
We got a couple more.
We ain't got no coronavirus.
We got mosquitoes. We had mosquitoes today. Sorry to talk like I come from here.
Okay, what next? Are we still talking about
yeah,
coronavirus?
we're still talking about coronavirus.
People,
We
wash your freaking hands, okay? Like, everybody wash your hands. You, not just you, but you need to wash
Looking at
your
my hands.
No, you need to wash your hands.
What you talking about?
Wash your damn hands.
Yes.
All the time. Wash your hands.
Okay.
That's a thing.
Oh, okay. I got another one of these rumors that's spreading
And
around.
stop touching your face all the time.
I got another one of these rumors that's I don't believe, so I'm fine.
I'm talking about people.
Oh, people, not me. I'm not a people.
You're not a person. You're an alien. You should wash your hands too.
Yeah.
All 6 of them.
Another one of these rumors that's going around that I heard today is that China has ordered 100,000 portable incinerators
for people
to crematoriums, portable crematoriums. Yes.
Nice.
And according to someone, they were already using like 10 of them outside that wall. What's the name of that town?
Wuhan.
Isn't that where the Duke satellite campus is? Duke University?
I don't know.
I'm going to look that up right now.
Why don't you do a show, then do it later?
I can do both.
Sure.
I can.
Okay. So anyway, that's a rumor. I don't know if it's true or not. I mean, they showed the guy's face. They showed the guy's, the whole identity of him saying it and all this, but we don't know it's true.
It is, by the way.
Well, one of the shows I listened to, the political show, which I won't name it here on this show, they have verified that they're whenever you burn organic material, it releases a certain gas.
Yeah.
And our satellites have measured the gas that's being released around Wuhan, and they've said they're burning trash. But according to the United States, to reach the level of the gas that's being released, it would take a minimum of 50,000 human bodies. Minimum to release that. And they've been doing it almost every day for the last 2 weeks.
That's the rumor. I mean, the rumor is that there's a lot of people dying. But
they have
rumor. It's so hard to know with China, though, because getting good information out of China is almost impossible.
To get anything true out of China is almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They tell so many lies. You can't tell their lies.
Yeah, but this is U.S. data, satellite data. They're able to measure this stuff.
Very interesting.
All right, save it for your show.
Yep. So anyway, we're going to be talking. We'll talk more about this part of it on our show.
Yes. Thank
How's
you.
that? See, this way we're doing a little crossover for a change.
Thank you.
Very good. So, anything? Wash your hands.
Please.
That's the key, really.
Wash
your hands, and if you shake someone's hand, make sure you do wash your hands again. And if somebody sneezes near you, wash your face for that.
And sneeze into your elbow. Don't sneeze into your hands.
Yeah. Sneeze into your clothes.
Sneeze into your elbow. Look like that. There.
Take your foot onto your shoe. Put your sock in your face.
No, don't tell people stupid things.
Then pass out because of the smell.
No, just sneeze into your elbow.
Oh, come on. It's fun being silly.
Oh, and masks don't keep you from getting it.
No, they don't.
They just
only the actual
the respirators.
Right. You have to get a real respirator.
The only thing that masks do is if you have it, it keeps you from giving it to other people, but it doesn't.
Well, the N95 rated masks, which are just one step short of a respirator, will work.
Right.
But
that's that really super fine one, isn't it?
But
no, it's the ones like when you're painting.
Yeah.
Right. But the problem is there's no more left because they were all shipped to China.
Right. I got some in my trunk.
Oh, that's the other part of that rumor.
It's not a rumor. There's no more masks.
Well, okay. Well, no. Apparently, Trump requested 1 billion masks from China. I heard that one today.
Oh,
I mean, you don't know what's true or not. So, I mean, it's all.
Did they say Trump on them? Because I'm not wearing one. I'm gonna die.
It says Trump 2020. Keep America great.
I'm gonna die.
I'd rather die first.
Seriously, I'm gonna die.
Oh my! Well, we're outwardly talking about politics today.
Yeah,
we're not even. We're just joking about it. Thankfully.
Yeah, at least it's been nice knowing you guys.
Anyway, anything anybody wants to add on this, or I'm going to move on to the next fun topic.
Oh, the next fun topic.
Everything's fun that we do.
Yeehaw! What are we talking about?
Next on the
Chuck and Lisa
Next
show.
on the Chuck and Lisa show, we are going to talk about class reunions.
Whee!
We're all getting older.
This will be the third one that we've been to
together.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, we were at that other one, but that doesn't.
We can't talk about that one.
We can't talk about that one.
Apparently there was fire after 10 years too, huh? Oh.
Ruh-roh.
Anyway, moving right along.
Anyway,
We are having our 40th reunion. I get so hard to say.
isn't there like a what's
I
the
can't
term
believe
for
it's been
40th?
40 years.
Quadricennial or something?
No, that's it's
that's
not
400.
400. It's our 400th. We're 440 years old now. 450.
You guys are old fogies, let me tell you that.
Yeah.
Man, we look awful good for our age, though. Oh, yeah. So we've got our 40th reunion coming up, and it's going to be a good time, and it's going to be up in the place, of course, that we graduated. Lisa and I actually graduated from the same high school, even though she's
That's
still
what
doing-
you say.
I can prove it.
I
I'm
know, you're in the
yearbook.
Hey, Chuck, you take a second and fix Lisa's upper left-hand corner
Oh, I see
computer.
Oh wait, hold on. What happened?
There you go.
All right.
She moves stuff again.
I bounced up and down.
Oh, you pushed it away. Pull it towards you again. I saw you do it, actually. I didn't say
I
it.
did not.
You did too.
I
We're
did.
good. We're good.
All right, good. Very good. All right, now, meanwhile, back where we were, we're going to a class reunion.
Woo!
It's really
In
weird.
Merlin.
I know a lot of our listeners here are nearly about our age or somewhere thereabouts. And it's weird getting older because all of a sudden all these people that you knew as kids, some of them you liked, some of them you didn't like, everybody sort of comes to like each other, even people that didn't know
The
each
people
other
that you
in
didn't
school.
like don't come.
The ones you really didn't like, they don't come anyway because they were just jerks then and jerks now.
What? Yeah. Yeah. I see that.
If you were born an asshole, you probably stayed one your whole life.
Well,
That would make a great song, wouldn't it?
some people get better. Oh, my dragon fell
Some
over.
people do.
You made us
It's
not a
right.
song already, Chuck?
It probably is.
I've heard a rumor it is. Sorry I cussed. If anybody's offended.
I think it's a campaign song.
I think so. So we are at 40. Darcy, you're not too far behind us, I guess.
I'm ahead of you.
Are you? You're actually ahead of us.
Yeah,
he's
40.
not.
Wait,
40
No,
I'm
he's
third.
not.
older than you.
No, he's not.
No, I'm a year older than
Fine.
you are.
Oh, okay.
And my 43rd is this year.
No, very good. You're having the petty anniversary.
Yeah.
So what state were you in? Were you in Florida?
Florida, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you've been
Florida.
Banya. You Banya.
Yeah, I'm a cracker, and
I'm a cracker.
Chuck's
You're
a cracker.
He's
Chuck's
a
a
cracker.
Chuck's-
She's a cracker.
Chuck's a New England cracker.
I'm a freaking Connecticut.
So he's a-
Yankee.
he's-
That's
no,
how
you're
much
a-
of Yankee
you're a
I was
cracker.
born. But I was born to be a Southerner.
right? If you're New
1967,
England,
I knew it. Huh?
if you're from New England and you live down here,
Yeah.
you're a cracker.
I'm a cracker.
Cracker.
I'm a cracker. He's a cracker. She's a cracker. You're a cracker. Wouldn't you like to be a cracker too?
A crackatoo?
cracker too.
Kind of like Krakatoa?
Is that a
Except you're not blowing off your volcano all the time.
Might
is
be.
that a bird from South America or something? A cracker?
It sounds like it, doesn't it? Isn't it weird watching that meter on YouTube? Because sometimes it's saying like 2 people watching it, sometimes it says 12, sometimes it bounces all over the place. They are very silly. I love your new backgrounds, Dershie. You've done something really cool, really neat.
Trying to class the place up, man.
Yeah, man. So everybody, as I was saying about class reunions, everybody's getting older, and we all know this, and we deal with everything that goes with it. We've lost some friends already. And the reason why you've got to go to these big ones like 20, 30, 40 and all that is because you're losing friends. Every single year as we get older, we're just losing people because people die. Breaking news, people die.
People die.
Who would have thought?
Remember I said somebody got mad at me because I
No.
said that?
Well, some people have a hard time dealing with mortality. You know? I'm lucky I made it this far. In all honesty, I used my body like I swore I was going to die by 30. Turns out it did. Should have kept a little in reserve there. So, Dershie, you're from Florida. We're from Maryland. And at your 40th reunion, Was there a good portion of your class there, or had it dwindled down to just the people that really gave a crap?
No, there was almost nobody from my class. Actually, the response was so low. They canceled our 40th,
Oh, no.
and then the next year they did the class before us, our class, and the class after us, all in one group, and there's still.
We were talking about doing that with our group.
They have done that actually.
We have.
Gaithersburg,
We did
just
last
missed
time.
it one time.
There still wasn't
No, last
very many
time they-
people.
No.
79 and 80.
Well, last time
too.
it was our class, but people just show up. Like,
Right.
Todd.
Well,
Todd.
I actually had more friends in the junior class when I was a senior than I had in the senior class.
Yeah, so they have had these little picnic things. We just haven't been able to go.
I had
to them.
more friends in the senior class
That's
as a
what we
junior.
Need to do. We just
So
need
when
to
they
tell
left, I
people.
was like, what?
I need to tell Tavera that we're going to have that, and other people can come if they want to.
Yeah.
Because everybody wasn't
Yeah,
just
tell all
friends
the
with.
classes.
Yeah. I'm
We
gonna
didn't tell
her-
anybody like 78 to 82.
No, we don't want those people.
Why not? They're all old like us now. They don't know.
No, that's true.
And
I was
everybody becomes friends.
actually dating a couple of those guys.
Dating the young boys.
What? Well, I mean, I was only a year apart. Remember, I was
Well, you were
I was
the
a
baby.
year ahead.
Well, I was.
So they were. Yeah.
I was the second oldest in our class.
So,
So you were
like-
the youngest.
So,
right?
like, I was a year ahead, and some of
Right.
the athletes that were in the class
Yeah.
of '82 were probably a year behind because they were boys. So we were actually really the same
Yeah,
age.
you were.
So yeah, there's that.
Mhm.
Yep.
So I think as you get older, what happens, it seems like, is like we've talked about, the trend nowadays is that classes just don't stay as their class, but they get groups of
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
have a party.
just your
It's a party. It's
general
it's a
age
party
group. Yeah, and that's
with some crackers.
and I guess it just becomes less and less important to a lot of people. I guess a lot of people probably go to the 50th because
Well, you know what else? It's because Facebook, you can see people online.
That's
Hey,
true.
look, here's my granddaughter.
Right.
Hey, look, you got fat.
that's true.
Hey, look,
That's a good point.
she's a bitch.
It's
Hey,
not
look.
like that I haven't seen you in 10.
Hey, look, I live in Florida.
Yeah.
Hey, look, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's
Our reunion was actually organized on Facebook.
yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's basically the only reason I go to that Facebook account that nobody knows about, is just to see what everybody's up to, classmates, friends.
Yeah, I look
family,
at
and all that.
grandbabies and stuff. It's
You
cool.
know, that's like the class album.
Yeah.
The yearbook now
Yeah.
is a living, progressive.
Like a
class-
MySpace, only for old people.
Oh no. So yes,
So we're
and,
going to that. We're going to that.
that's
So,
going to
yeah.
be great. That's going to be October.
That's what you need to do.
I may do a show from there. Wouldn't that be fun?
Well, that would be on the weekend.
I could do
Let's
special
just do
stuff
like
from
a.
everywhere.
You
Have-
know what
have
you could.
laptop,
No, you know what you
travel.
could do. You could just do a Facebook Live.
That's true. That's true, but that's not as much fun. I don't get
How do
Dersh's
you
awesome.
know?
I don't get Dersh's awesome graphics. I know you keep telling
I'm
me
not
to come out
sitting
here
in
and do
it.
podcasts.
I'm not sitting. No, I'm
We'll
talking
go
about
sit in one of those
Facebook
tents.
Live.
Yeah,
Facebook Live. We'll walk around and talk to people.
yeah, we could do that maybe.
Say, hey, remember me from high school?
All right.
Yeah,
So-
you were a stoner. You hung out in the smoking area.
I hung out with everybody.
Yeah.
I hung out
Like,
down
yeah,
the
I
fence
know
with the
you're a slut.
stoners. I hung
Slut.
out with the smokers. I
Slut.
hung out with the geeks. I hung out with the freaks. I hung out with the
The
jocks.
teachers.
And I hung out with the divos even. Remember the
Divos.
divos?
Oh my
Remember
God.
the Devo Junction?
Yeah, oh my God.
We had a whole bunch of divos in our school in 1980. It was very funny actually. And they were cool. They were the really smart kids usually. when
What
they
was
were,
I? What would you call me then?
oh, you were a smarty.
Smart?
Oh god. Oh yeah, you were one of the uber geeks.
I wasn't an Uber.
Then you
geek.
scared me. I was one of the jocks / smarties,
You weren't even there.
but yeah. And you just seemed hard to talk to at the time. I mean, intimidating.
I
don't
don't
know why,
get that whatsoever.
but you hear it more than once.
I don't get that whatsoever.
Hmm.
Why?
Uh-huh.
Must have been one of the times I lost one of my contacts and I was walking around and I couldn't see any.
I can't see it.
Because I would wear one and not the other one because they
How
cost
does that explain we were in the
$100.
same class the whole semester?
No, you weren't.
We were. Sam Sell. Ask the man. You
He
talked to
doesn't.
him.
He just barely remembers me.
Ask him if
And
he
I was-
remembers me, because I was a troublemaker.
Yeah.
I've always been a troublemaker.
Yeah. All right.
I'm a rebel. All right, so class reunions.
So we're going to that.
School is fun, and that's
Yeah.
all good. And so we're going to do that. So we want to let you know that we may or may not be on the air that week, but that's one week down the road.
Well,
but
no,
we're
let's
excited
plan our
about it because
shows
we
on
just got it
Tuesdays.
set
We're
up.
not going to be there on a Tuesday.
That's true. We probably won't.
Not unless
So
we,
maybe we'll do something
not
live
unless we
just
win
as
the
a
lottery.
bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do a Facebook
Yeah.
Live.
If we win the lottery, we'll do it from Key West.
If we win the lottery, that's where our show's going to be every week.
I mean, we'll be there on, what is it, Duval?
Duval Street.
Duval Street right there.
Duval Street.
I love Key West. Took me a lifetime to get down to
Oh,
Key
no.
West because it's so much like St. Croix. I fell in love.
Oh, the air was the same.
Oh yeah, very much so. Very much so. Alrighty. I think we about beat that one to the ground. Darcy fell asleep. Wake up, Darcy.
I'm good.
I don't know if you guys, I think Darcy remembers because he was listening to the show. And Lisa remembers because she was there too. Remember the producer that fell asleep on the old show?
Yeah.
Passed out?
What? When?
On my
Oh,
old
the
show.
guy? The guy?
Fell asleep
No,
twice.
he was snoring.
Snoring during
Yeah.
the producer of the old show. He was snoring during the show while we're talking politics, and I'm like, what the heck? It's pretty hilarious.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, it was funny. All right, nobody's playing with us in the message room here yet, so I don't have any requests or anything like that to talk about. So I will be moving on to our big topic we talk about every week. NASCAR.
NASCAR.
The car with NASA's in it?
Car with NASCAR. Yeah.
Oh, George, you didn't see the thing where somebody made up a thing? You know how there's XFL now?
Yeah.
Well, they made up a thing called X car or something, XS car,
Mm-hmm.
and like different rules.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty. Remember I showed it to you last night? I'll
Yeah.
have to see if I can find it. It was pretty funny, actually.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. Go ahead and talk, Chuck.
Alrighty then. So, Las Vegas, NASCAR just happened. Good race.
Oh, ratings were up
I was just about to mention that. Ratings are
Yeah.
up.
8% from last year's second race, and up 7% from
Woo!
last spring's Vegas race.
Very good. Who won?
Joey.
Joey. Yo, Joey. I love hearing him talk because he's from Connecticut.
And he's
like
not
that.
a cracker.
No, he still lives there.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a house here though.
Yeah.
That's because his sister moved. They moved down here for him to race and his sister to ice skate.
Right.
If our brother Jerry out there listening, congratulations on the win.
Oh yeah. Jerry won our fantasy league this week. Congratulations to him.
But someone
Where
else.
is he anyway? Have you
somebody
texted him and asked him where he is? He's usually always
He's
busy.
probably walking the dogs.
I think that's code word for him or something.
Some other lame
That's code word for
excuse.
I don't want to hang out with you guys on the air. So it was a good race. Our boy Ryan Blaney had a good race.
Sure did. He
Finished
should
a
have won that
disappointing
thing.
11th. I know. I don't know
Should've
why they
won it.
pitted. His
There was
crew
no reason
chief.
to pit. That was crazy.
There was no reason to pit. He only had 10 laps on the tires. I just don't get that.
That was a bad call. Whoever made it.
Yeah. That went from a guaranteed win almost because he was the fastest car by far.
With 2 laps to go, I don't care what kind of tires you got. You ain't gonna catch
Yeah.
somebody from
8
five
laps.
spots
You've got
back.
to stay on the track.
No,
Yeah.
there's no way you're winning that from 5
That
spots
was a
back.
big mistake. It really was. I mean, and Blaney was disappointed afterward. I mean,
Yeah, you can tell.
I mean, in
Joey-
all this disappointment, let's let our
Hey, look.
listeners reminded that he is now leading the points.
Leading the
however.
points.
Even though he finished 11th and he finished second last week, he's now leading.
You're
the points.
not, and I'm Scar.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, they told Joey to pit, and he didn't understand what they said, so he stayed on the track.
Because he doesn't get the Southernese yet.
No. I know. Even Joey got it. Stay on the track.
What is that noise?
What are you doing, Dersh?
That's me. My stupid microphone thing collapsed.
No, that's okay. It sounded like you were being called to your home planet or something.
Yeah.
All right. So Joey won. It was a good race. Let's see. Where we at? Where'd he go? I was looking for the finishing order. I'm usually far more prepared.
Occasionally.
Ryan Newman went fishing yesterday.
Did he?
He did. I showed you that.
Oh, give a Ryan Newman update.
He went fishing yesterday.
Why they cleared that up? I'm so glad to hear that. I had no idea. Wow. Unbelievable.
All righty then, that covers that. Goodbye, everybody. Good night, everybody. We're done.
3 of the cars are going to have, at least 3 are going to have Kobe Bryant paint schemes this weekend.
Yes, they are. 3 of them.
Blaney, Byron, and Suarez. Anybody
Suarez.
else?
That's it.
No.
Just the
This
3.
person said Blaney, Byron, and other. That's
Well, nobody
rude.
knows who Suarez is.
I do.
He's driving
He's
them.
a cool-
He's poor guy is a good driver driving a crap car. this
Yeah,
year.
I like him.
It's going to be a
though.
long season for those poor folks.
Suarez, man, I feel so bad for that dude.
I know.
Yeah, I do too. I mean that's tough, you know.
At least he had an outside chance,
Yeah.
and you know, and last year to win. I don't think he's that great of a driver
Yeah,
personally, but with the car he was in, he had a shot. With this car,
Yeah.
he's going to be lucky if he finishes a third of the races.
Oh, here it is. I found it. Can I say
yeah.
this?
Go ahead.
What is it? The XFL of NASCAR. 300-mile races, no speed limit on entry to pit road, 1 bonus point for bumping a car out of the way, but -5 for wrecking them. Cars have NOS and underglow.
Nitrous
Champion-
oxide and lights underneath it.
Championship finale is at Tony Stewart's Figure 8 track. And
I like
Bobby
that.
Gordon is commissioner.
Crud, man.
That's
That
funny.
would be wild,
That's
wouldn't
funny.
it?
You know where we need to go?
That's NASCAR.
No, you know where we need
What?
to go one year, and Darsh needs to come too.
Mhm.
The Chili Bowl. We need to do
Oh,
that.
yeah, that would be
we
fun
need
as
to
heck.
do that.
You know, speaking of great finishes last week, I want to talk about a couple other people. Matt DiBenedetto in
Burrito.
his second ride
Burrito.
in the famed number 21 Wood Brothers car finishes second.
That's awesome.
Oh,
no,
man.
did he?
Second?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
He
right.
had he cannot get that smile off of his
Oh, I know.
face.
He's got
I'm sure he
perma
goes
smile.
to sleep with it, wakes up with
It's
it
kind
too.
of like when Newman won the Daytona 500. What? Right?
It pisses me
Well, I
off
mean,
too, because I had him in
go ahead.
I had him in my garage, and the
Yeah.
dude finishes second. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Come on.
Who did
And
I have? Oh, yeah, I had Suarez.
Well, I
I'm a
had him
dummy.
on my starting roster, but I decided to take Matt off because I didn't want to use him up too soon. Because I think he's got some wins in him. Like,
Yep.
for one place I expect him to win fully, Bristol.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Bristol
Oh, yeah.
owes him one in a big way.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, you know what today is?
What?
You know what would have been today?
What?
Davey Allison's 59th birthday.
Oh, right. He was my age. I forgot
Dale
about that.
Earnhart once said, I'd run second to him in a minute if it would bring him back.
There you go.
Aw,
And Davey was a great guy.
aw.
Here's a good one. Other surprising finishes. I mean, this was more like a Daytona 500 finish where anybody could finish anywhere than Las Vegas, which is usually a typical 1.5 cookie cutter boring race. But this was actually very exciting. Stenhouse finished third. Austin Dillon finished fourth. Jimmy Johnson
Grandpa,
enters the top
bottom
five. That's a big one for
Did you hear
Jimmy.
what I said?
What?
Grandpa, bottom of car.
Grandma. Don't do the original.
Yeah, that.
And Bubba
Bubba!
finished sixth.
Bubba,
I know.
Bubba.
And the ones that were supposed to finish up front finished seventh and eighth, Keselowski and Harvick.
I
And-
picked the winner,
And they were talking.
and I still didn't win the darn thing.
Damn you, Jerry.
Jerry?
Jerry.
Jerk?
Jerry. No, Jerry's not a jerk.
I didn't say Jerry was a jerk. I said Jerry, and then I said jerk.
Oh.
Somebody else is a jerk.
So, AKA Jerry Jerk.
Jerry.
Jerk. Jerk Jerry.
He has no idea. He's out walking the dog.
Well,
doesn't
he
know what
should
we're
be
talking about.
listening to us.
No. So anyway, it was a great race. We got another good race coming up this next weekend too. So we don't want
Fontana.
to... Fontana, big oval, big oval. What is it?
Oh,
2
is it?
miles?
Oh, is it really?
Dersh?
Is it really?
It's like 2 miles.
I think it might be. One
Yeah,
of
it's
the big
2 mile,
ones.
2 mile track.
I might have to go to the laundromat.
2 mile oval. It's really a big track. It's just like Michigan.
I might have
Big, wide.
Yeah, I might have to go to the
huge.
laundromat.
But you might not want to because Penske dominates there.
That's true.
Ford dominates
Oh,
there. So we
speaking
might
of-
either see Matt's first win or
Blaney.
Blaney's win. This year.
Speaking of,
Very
I'd be
possible.
happy if Brad won too, because he's
Or
very
Brad.
unhappy. And speaking of Brad,
Yes.
a lot of people are saying,
hmm
here, paint my skin orange. A lot of people are saying that. Do you know that a lot of people are saying? A lot of people are saying that he might go back to Hendrick.
Well,
when
put him in the
Jimmy
48.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's got
When
what?
Jimmy leaves.
How old is Brad? 35.
it's like
That would give him 7 years
a
there.
case of beer times
Plus,
two.
it would give those young guys a veteran.
They need a leader. Yeah. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
A case of beer times 2.
Yeah.
48.
Hmm.
Then he could get the Miller Lite back, maybe.
Right.
I don't know. Anyway, that's what a lot of people are saying.
I can see that happening. I mean, there's going to be a
Because
lot of rumors
I didn't
about
realize
Brad.
he was at Hendrick.
Oh, yeah, he started it.
Hendrick. Penske and Hendrick.
If they ever merged.
Yeah. Hendrick.
Yeah. So you mentioned briefly that there are going to be 3 cars
With the Kobe Bryant
for the
theme.
Kobe Bryant
Tribute.
so giving him a tribute. Seeing they're in
Yeah.
California, that makes
And
absolutely
that's actually going to
sense.
be nice looking cars because
Yeah,
they
they are.
don't normally run a lot of purple and yellow
I
together.
love purple.
No.
Our house is purple, pretty much. And so,
You're purple.
I'm purple. I'm purple. So, yes, we're going to Fontana. It tends to be a Ford track.
Yay.
It-
All right, well, I'll watch then.
Yeah, yeah. And you know, with this new body setup, to be honest with you, I seriously believe it's going to be really tight racing. It's not going to be like what we've seen before, because at every track this year, it's been good, tight racing. I believe. Do you have any disagreement with that, Mr. Dershey?
No, it's actually been really good racing
Yeah.
Yeah.
so far.
Very good. Yay, we got 4 thumbs up so far.
We got 12
Hey,
minutes left.
subscribe with us, please.
Yep.
If you haven't subscribed down at the bottom.
Tell your friends, tell your family.
And don't forget to join Dershey and me at 8:30 for our political show.
It's better than watching the Democratic debate.
Give me 5.
You like that?
I like that a lot.
Thanks.
Hey, Dershey, use that as your tagline when you promote the next show. Listen, watch Dershey and me. It's better than watching the Democrat debate.
Yeah, but what is it?
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
All right, so I had to. Can
You're
I?
not giving
Can I
us a lot of
briefly?
credit.
Can I briefly go off into like a slightly
well,
political
yeah.
thing?
Yeah, do whatever you want.
All right, libertarianism.
Yes.
People, I don't think understand what that is. Okay,
Yes,
so
okay.
if you say you're a libertarian, you should probably read what a libertarian is before you say you're one. Okay, because I had a talk with somebody today about I'm really not a libertarian because I actually care about people,
hmm
and they're like, I don't understand what you mean.
I don't understand that either.
Libertarians are all out for themselves, pretty much, or they're everybody fend for themselves.
Not really.
Everyone's free.
Everybody fends for themselves.
I'm
we're
a
not
libertarian,
gonna,
and
we're
that's
not
what
gonna
I
pull
don't say
together
for
and
that.
help you do anything. And they didn't understand what that meant.
Well, no, they're not for public programs and all that.
All right,
They're
so you
for
know what?
People standing on their own.
Right. So you know what?
Yes.
If you're a libertarian, don't drive on the street or go to school
They
or
pay
call the
taxes.
fire department or nothing. But they don't want to.
That's not.
I know,
what,
but until
no,
they don't have to.
that's not at all what libertarians stand for.
Well, anyway,
you got that a little bit wrong there.
No,
Steve.
I don't, because I
Yeah,
cited
I-
references.
Well,
I
you
cited
say it.
references.
You say that because you believe everyone should have a safety net and social program.
Mm-mm. Not everybody, just not nobody.
Okay.
Not everybody.
Right, but a
Not
libertarian
everybody.
just has a different belief that everyone should stand on their own 2 feet. And
Personal-
conservatives
personal
are not that
responsibility.
different than that. Right.
Personal
Well,
responsibility.
No,
that's
I'm all
what
for
the
fiscal
that's what the
responsibility.
personal
but libertarians
responsibility.
take it a little too far.
no, personal responsibility is what it's all about.
Right.
And
To a libertarian.
the right
Yeah.
to make your own choices and your own mistakes. That's what a
Exactly.
libertarian stands for.
Yeah, fall on your own face. I mean, if you want to smoke crack and fall
Okay,
on your
so
face
like
and
if
die,
you're
then
gonna, you
go ahead
guys
and do
gonna
it.
gang up on me, I'm not
Oh,
gonna
no.
talk about this.
Oh no, I'm just. We're talking about libertarianism,
I
not you
know.
or me.
I looked it up though.
Well,
I'm just saying a lot of people that think they're libertarian don't really understand what it means.
Yeah.
They just think it means I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a Republican.
That
I'm a
means you're-
libertarian.
No, that means you're an independent.
right.
usually.
They don't they don't you should all I'm saying is
Yeah.
look up what it means before you say
Oh yeah.
you are something.
yeah, but you can't trust that either. So
Well, all right, not
Yeah,
not just look
especially-
it I don't mean like look it up on
especially Google.
Wikipedia. I mean
Right.
like look it up
Research what
on
they are.
7, 8,
Yeah.
12, 5, whatever different places.
Yeah, research.
Read
what
about
they are.
it. Talk to other people. Don't just say
And
Anyway.
speaking of research and all, guys, this is an important election, whatever you believe, whether you're right or left. Go register to vote. Go vote in the primaries,
and don't
and go vote your heart.
and don't retweet or repost or whatever stupid things without looking them up first to see if they're
Oh.
true.
all right,
Please.
as producer of
Please.
the Chuck and Lisa show, I'm pulling a audible and saying let's get back to NASCAR. And,
Okay.
if Lisa wants to be a guest on our political show, we can have.
Hey,
Oh,
that
I
would be
don't.
fun.
No, come on. I mean, seriously, I do want to talk a little bit about politics, just
Mm.
not something that's going to make me want to punch you in the face.
Anyway, more importantly, you can see on our screen
What?
there that
Have you noticed what she hasn't said yet today? By the way?
What? Shut up, Chuck.
somebody in our group. Let's see who's that on top
oh my
of the
goodness. What?
fantasy
Really? I'm in
league?
4th
He
place?
rigs the thing.
But I freaking won the race last
Well, look
week.
how close we are. We're only 50 points from top to bottom.
Grr.
Anyway, meanwhile, back in NASCAR.
Chuck's on
She
the.
just wants. just showing.
At least we don't
Hey,
have a-
I led one
Hey,
week, and that's all that
At least we
matters
don't
to
have
me.
a dead guy this year.
Might.
we
We got some zeros.
Wait,
on
we
there.
could. We could eventually.
We might. You
Nothing's
never
promised, right?
know. Yeah,
Well, as you can see, I knocked those 3 other people out who we don't know that didn't show up
Oh,
this
did you-
week.
did you take that?
No, because they didn't play.
Yeah,
Well,
they
if you
haven't
don't
played.
play,
so-
what's
I
the
know
point
they
of
asked
being
me
in
to
it?
be in the thing, and then they didn't do
Uh-huh.
anything.
And one of them's a good friend of mine too. I don't
No,
know.
Well,
if
two
you
of
know
we
that.
them were from Twitter.
Yeah.
We didn't get anybody new. Those are all 3 guys from last year.
All right,
Well,
so
no,
you-
Glenn
anyway,
was
it's
new.
not too late. It's
But he
not
didn't
too
play.
late
No,
to
it's not.
join.
Yeah, you
it's-
can come join us.
Yeah, you can still play.
Dershie, if anybody's interested in joining our league, we would love to have you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So just let us know. One of us,
not
off,
me.
somewhere off the air. Lisa
No, you
in
can
one of
tell
her
it whatever.
places,
Yeah,
or
tell me on Twitter.
on Twitter,
No.
or Dershie or me on everywhere else.
Not Twitter.
Well, Lisa on Twitter.
Me on Twitter. You on not Twitter.
Right.
Clout Hub, whatever.
Yeah, Twitter does not love us.
Clout Hub.
Clout Hub. Twitter does not love
When
us.
is Clout Hub gonna do their desktop?
It's out.
It's out. Well,
Yeah.
I'm using it.
Oh, I don't have it.
It's
What's up with that?
available.
Is it only for Republicans?
No, it's available to everybody now. It's
Oh, is it?
app.cloudhub.com.
There you go.
That's
App.
App?
app.cloudhub.com.
Okay, well, thanks,
Open
Jeff.
open a tab now. Well, it's just that now.
Thanks,
It's not even an
Jeff.
official intro yet. We just did it for him.
Thanks,
You're welcome, Jeff.
What's up with that?
Oh,
I got an
man.
email
So,
about 2
Says
days
sign
ago
in.
that
sign in. I don't know what my stuff.
Next week,
is.
I'm going to make Lisa cook something.
in the trailer.
Wherever. You've been talking about cooking
maybe I
food
can,
forever.
Oh, can you hook up the thing and I could make
Easily.
the
All we
food?
got to do is put a tank on there.
Cool.
There you go.
I can make the food in the trailer.
On the air. We'll put a camera on you.
Light Lisa on fire.
Look at Lisa running down the road on fire. She looks like Richard Pryor.
That's not funny. It's
Sorry.
not funny. It's not
What?
funny, Linda.
Why are you laughing?
It's not funny, Linda.
Why are you laughing?
I'm not laughing, Linda.
You're laughing. I can see it in your eyes.
No.
Oh, we live in rabbit holes, guys. That's
Shut
what
up,
we
Chuck.
do best. Shut up, Chuck. There's twice. Dershie joining in. You haven't said it once.
I'll get to it
Shut
in a
up,
minute.
Dershie.
Hey, Dershie. Am I always right?
You're always right.
You lean to the right.
No, I'm so right, I even list to the right.
Seriously.
I seriously do. I actually list to the right. Well, when you're this conservative, what else can you do?
Change.
No.
Anyway, back to
Why would I want to
NASCAR.
do that?
Lisa has
All right.
Lisa has completely and utterly destroyed her.
Her non-political thing?
No, probably my thing. Hold on.
Her green screen.
What'd you do now?
It moved.
No, you
no,
moved.
No, it moved.
She's a mess. She moves all around all around.
Sorry.
Sometimes she'll take a break in the middle of the show.
I didn't.
I
How
know.
impressive is
I'm
that?
impressed.
I didn't have to go to the wee wee chat room tonight.
Well, you have 3 minutes left. And
I can hold it.
Can you? Are
Possibly.
you sure?
Maybe we should take bets on that.
Next week on the Chuck and Lisa show, adult diapers.
No. No. Not yet. Sorry.
Okay.
Stop it. You guys need to think of something. You make me think of this stuff every week.
I honestly, and the reason is very simple for me. I live and breathe politics. That's what I do all the time. This is a
I
break
know,
for
but
me.
Politics is a really small part of our life. We
Well, it's
just
a small part of our life.
well, so think of something that we do. Like we haven't taken our damn Christmas tree down.
Well, we go. I know, but we go to concert. We do all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
But
Broadway. We could talk about Broadway next week.
sure, we can talk about anything.
So we have season tickets
I
to the
know.
new place in
It'll be
Greensboro.
fun.
Yeah,
It'll be great. I know. We love Broadway. I've been going to Broadway since.
because you're
Shit.
secretly gay.
You know, I'd make a great gay person, except
Except
for
for that
one
you don't
problem.
like guys.
One penis per bed is a rule for me, and that just kind of completely negates that whole gay thing.
All right. Well,
But
that's another rabbit hole.
But I do love dressing you,
Yeah.
and I do love
this one
design.
was a little
and stuff.
borderline today. It was a
I know. I
little-
wanted to look. Well,
that one was-
your
yeah.
selection was lacking
That one
because you
was-
insisted on that blue
This.
flamingo shirt.
I wanted to wear the shirt.
I know, with
I
that
could've worn
sweater, though,
black
it made
pants.
it really difficult. Well, you could have gone that way.
Yeah. You dressed me like a Fruit Loop.
Or a fruit. You're an old lady.
Or a bag lady. I was a bag lady.
You're an
today,
old
that's
lady.
what- yeah. But today I learned that apparently I can wear whatever I want to work because nobody said anything, and I was
Probably
dressed.
didn't even notice.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, listen, Dershie, tell everybody where they can find us next week.
At this point, I'm not really sure. So I'm kind of.
Are you lost? You're doing wonderful design work, but are you lost?
Yeah. You can-
Don't give me the giggles. No.
I like giving her the giggles. She's got a great laugh.
So we'll be back next Tuesday, definitely. On the
You're trying to make me go to the wee wee chat room.
Chuck and Lisa show, 7:00, right here. If you're out there listening,
Every Tuesday night, unless Dershie's leaving the country or
that'll be
Or it gets the coronavirus.
or if we get the coronavirus.
We'll be here for at least 3 more shows
Before you leave.
before I leave, right?
And you're only going to be
Think
gone
so.
for a week anyway, right?
If you go.
Yeah, we'll only
And
miss
you may not go, to be honest.
we'll only miss one show, so we got what? Yeah, two more
So I'm not
two
even
more
worried
shows.
about that. I'm just going to call you on the phone and we'll do it on the air.
Oh
that way.
yeah, so it's only 5
Anyway.
hours later there. It'll be like midnight. He'll still be up drinking beer and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. So we are now on a new time and date, and this is our
Yeah.
second show on the 7:00 on Tuesday night.
like
We kind of like it a lot. Lisa
I
stays
like it.
Lisa stays awake, and Chuck and I get 2 shows in on one.
And I don't feel
One
really
night.
bad the next day
I'm
when
still
I go
trying
to
to
work.
convince Kirsty we have to do a second political show.
And I don't feel really bad the
working
next
on
day
that.
when I go to work because I've been up till whatever.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what we
but-
need? We need
Here.
the Chuck and Lisa show.
Oh,
Coffee cups or koozies.
Oh, yeah, we
What do you
should
think?
That. Yeah, give some away.
Yeah.
We'll
should.
work on that.
To the yeah.
All righty.
Right
Well,
after-
everybody, listen. It's
right
been
after I
really
finish-
nice of you guys to join us tonight. And don't forget to join Dershie and me in half an hour.
Not
We're going to
me.
be doing our political show. Lisa will be nowhere. in
I'm
sight
going to
'cause
be
she
watching
was
that.
No part
I'm
of
going
this.
to be laughing at that debate. That's
I laugh at that debate too.
You know I do. You
I
see
know.
me. I laugh. I yell at them.
It's the Keystone Cops.
I yell at them.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yeah.
3 Stooges.
All right.
It's down to 3.
Why don't you get us out of here, Chuck?
All righty then.
Shut up, Chuck.
And shut up, Chuck. How's that? Good night, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us. We hope you really enjoy our show. It's a different kind of show, and we talk about things that we find interesting. We
Well,
hope you
send
do,
us
too.
ideas. if
And
you
send
want
us
to talk
ideas,
about
any
something.
topics you guys want to talk about. We're really open to stuff. We'll talk about anything.
Almost.
There. As long as it's not too perverted or anything
Or,
like that.
or Republican.
What?
On our
Alrighty.
show.
Not on our show. All right, everybody. Good night. We'll see you next week, and we will see you in a half an hour on the right side of politics. Good night.
Bye.